Hello and welcome back to another character creation video. My name is Lumin and today we are back in the finals for Season 2. For those that perhaps don't know what the finals is, join the finals, the world famous free-to-play combat-centered game show. Fight alongside your teammates in virtual arenas that you can alter, exploit and even destroy. Build your own playstyle in this first-person shooter to win escalating tournaments and last in fame. Season 2 for the finals has started, and along with it comes a new game mode, a new tutorial, new gadgets and weapons, a new battle pass, a new career mode circuit that has extra rewards attached to it as well, private matches, and much more. We are obviously here for the cosmetic stuff, to see how things have changed, to see all the new skins and goodies that they've shoved in here, and I'm pretty keen. I actually really enjoyed having a look at this initially when it first released. And yeah, from what I've seen, the style that they went for with Season 2 is pretty cool. Now, for this video, we are going to be jumping in. We're going to have a look at the body types, the specific customization and cosmetic options that you can get. We will jump in and have a look at the career progression and the battle pass and all that other stuff. We'll look at the store and probably a whole lot more. If you'd like to do a deep dive to discover all this, to discover about the finals, you can find a link below. You can jump in to play for yourself. It is fully free to play, and it seems like overall the monetization doesn't seem too bad, which is nice. Yeah, it's nice. And as always, there will be timestamps. So, let's begin. The first choice you are presented with when you jump in here is between body types. You get to pick which body type you would like. They offer you a light build, a medium build, and a heavy build. You cannot pick the light or the heavy ones. You need to actually play the game before you can jump in on those. And I'm going to say right here, while these do affect the gameplay, and I'll read through this stuff in just a moment, it doesn't change the way the cosmetics work or are applied or anything like that. They obviously look different on a smaller character. They obviously look different on a bigger character, but the characters have all the same options. So you are not limited if you take the big build or the small build or even the medium build. It's all the same, right? Okay. So for the builds, the light build is exceptionally fast with low survivability, executes hit and run tactics, specializes in stealth and evasion. And you can see there you need to play 2 rounds to unlock it. The medium build excels in mid-range combat, average health and movement speed, specializes in healing, scanning and providing support. And the heavy build has high survivability, low movement speed, and specializes in demolition and fortifications. Demolition being destroying the environment, which is super cool. I love it. Again, for the purposes of the customization, it does not matter which one you take. You can take whichever one you like. Alright? So, I've just created my contestant. Now I can jump in, and on the main menu here you can see you can make sort of as many as you want. Well, you can make 6. It's like you shouldn't need more than 6, right? But on the main menu here, you can pick the one you want. Then, sort of like the other games of this type, you got your character stand in here, you can invite people, and you can sort of show off what you've got as well, which is cool. Now, speaking of what you got, let's jump into this menu over here and pick our character and start customizing. Now, the loadout screen over here, I'm just going to sort of power through it real quick, because this is not really the stuff I'm having a look at. This is your loadout. You get to pick your specializations here. You get to pick your weapons here. Your gadgets, that include stuff like grenades. You can see jump pads, defibrillators, all sorts of different mines, turrets, zip lines, everything. You get to pick your reserve stuff as well. This is a lot, and this is where you're going to have to jump in and be a nerd all by yourself. You're going to have to come and look at all the stats here, figure out what works for you, what you like, what you don't like. This is something that you'll do when you actually play the game. Right? You can, at any point in this menu, press H and inspect your character. So you can equip something, then you can just have a look at what it looks like without the UI there. I really appreciate that. I will say one thing, I don't appreciate that you can't zoom in. I'd love to be able to zoom in at any point as well. It's such a minor thing. Just make the mouse wheel work. So if the devs end up watching this, please just let me zoom in everywhere. It would make me happy. Now we're moving on to style. This is probably the most interesting part. It's definitely the biggest part. I'm going to show you guys the full outfits after. it's kind of weird the way I'm doing this, but I'm going to go through these options, the body type, face, hair, eyes, headwear, and facewear. Then I'll jump over to, well, I mean, maybe headwear and facewear we won't, but this is basically the body customization. This is you making your character look the way you want it to look. Then we'll look at the cosmetic that you put on top of that. So I'm splitting it up the way it's meant to be split up. They split it up wrong. I'm just saying that, okay? It's true. It's true. The base stuff of the body should be first. So you get to pick your body type no matter which you picked before. Light, medium, heavy, doesn't matter. You get to pick a male body type or a female body type. They are called type 1 and type 2 over here. It's cool. It's really cool. And I love the fact that it does not really affect the character all that much. Like, you can do what you want with it, and it's like, okay, yeah, sure, you know? It's like, you can be a lady with a body type like this, you can be a dude with a body type like that, it doesn't matter. You pick the one you want, you jump on here, and again, this doesn't change based on that. You can have that, and this is the same, right? So, all the same. This is where you'll end up picking your skin tone and the overall look and feel of your character, your ethnicity, stuff like that, you know? So, I want to point out here just how fantastic and absolutely insane the visuals are of this game. Now, yeah, I've got it all maxed out, but like, even on the lower settings, it looks amazing. The texture work is phenomenal. The detail, the fine and minute details on these characters' faces, it's kind of crazy. And it makes me think they should let me zoom in even further. But you get to pick here. There are masculine and feminine heads, and these are free. You can see they don't have a cost attached to them. And then as we go down here, you will notice that there are a couple at the bottom that will cost you. But look again just at everything. The sheen on the skin, the texture work, the way it all just comes together and makes that really good looking face. And yeah, listen, okay, so the male faces and stuff, they potentially don't look all that great with this hairstyle. You can change the hairstyle, alright? I'll show you how it looks just in like one moment. Let's just go through all of these and then I'll show you. It'll look more like a masculine head when you throw a short hairstyle on there or whatever it is you want. The special ones at the bottom here, I do kind of like these. So, the way this works is this is part of a bundle. This is the Dashboard Smirk, it's called. It's like a crash test dummy. You can click on Preview Bundle over here and you can see all the stuff that comes with it. It's awesome. It's really cool. It looks really cool. It's made up of all these different parts. You put them all together and then you get that, right? So keep that in mind. Some of these are bundles. You can't just get the one piece. You got to get the bundle. That's the Dashboard Smirk. This one over here is the Multi-Mood Mask. The bundle is not called that. It's called the City Lancer bundle, and that one's called the Impact Candidate. Very cool. I once again have a few complaints because, like, the system keeps... man, I don't know why, but it keeps locking you out of zooming in. So, like, you have to sort of switch back and then switch forward again and then zoom in because it locks the mouse wheel for some reason. But up close and personal, you can see it's really cool. Lots of detail on here. Yeah. Once again, it's just like harnessing the full power of whatever engine this is. And I love it. I love every part of it. And on that note, let's just change this to something shorter, different. I'm going to come in here right now and have a look. But let's just change it to that. And then I'll show you how these look different as well. You can obviously take the hair off if you want. And then the final one over here is the Arid skin tone. I mean... it's not really a skin tone, this is a full transformation. I really dig this, by the way. It sort of messed with my head a little bit when I jumped in here for the first time, because it's like fully pixelated, it looks like distorting video and stuff like that. And yeah, it's like, it's right here alongside all this like super crisp model work that they've done, and it just looks weird. But it's amazing. It's incredibly well done. I love this. And I love how smooth it feels. It just, yeah, it works. So, as I was saying, I put some shorter hair on, and you can see here the characters might look like they fit a little bit better. Alright? So, the faces that you can pick here with the shorter hair, the male faces, yeah. Looking a bit more normal, I suppose. Whatever. You do what you want with this. We're gonna take the first face that we had. I don't know, I kind of like this one. And we're gonna look at the hairstyles. I like what they did with the hair. I think that when you zoom in, it actually looks way better than when you zoom out. It's sort of a thing with hair in games, and sometimes it's a hit and sometimes it's a miss, and sometimes it's just fine, you know? But like often when you look at these modern games with the amazing visuals, the hair is a little grainy when you zoom out, but when you zoom in, then you can see the detail like full on, and it looks fantastic. I feel like this suffers a little bit from that problem, because again, all those minute details, they don't translate so well when you see them at a distance, like all these strands and stuff, and there are a lot of strands, and the hairstyles that they have here with the colors and stuff are awesome. Like, this is probably the best short shaved hair that I've ever seen in a game. It's just like, it's really good. It looks amazing, you know? I don't know so much about the colors, but it looks amazing. It's really cool. So you can do any combination that you want here. I also like the fact that they have like really long hair. This is something that a lot of games tend to avoid because it's a little more difficult, and you can see by the way it hangs over her chest here, it's a little more difficult. You can't just pull it off seamlessly and effortlessly. It ends up looking a little weird, and it ends up also interacting strangely with some, you know, outfits and stuff that you could equip, and it makes sense that people avoid it. But they were brave and they added it, and I appreciate them for it. I do think that the hair color selection is a little limited. Overall, you see there are some like blacks that you can pick here, but I think it would make sense giving like a fully dark color and a fully light color to most of these styles. Some of them just have the in-betweens and it's a little strange. This is once again another one of the styles that I think really just looks good. Fantastic work on this. Yeah, it has everything you need. The depth, the clarity, the lot of it. And this. You know, another thing that I sort of notice about these hairstyles is that they've got these like random strands of hair sticking out around here. And it's like, it's such a minor thing that you think doesn't really matter, but it makes it all feel that much more realistic and yeah, it makes it just fit, you know? Not all the hairstyles are obviously like that, but it's kind of cool. So, decent selection of hairstyles here. This, I will say on the other hand, not nice. Like this, no. No, please, God, no. This, yes, fantastically done. This one is that thing that I hate so much, where they just slap a texture on their head. I can't stand it. I cannot stand it. Then you got some paid hairstyles here. Obviously, this one is paid. I don't know what this is called, like a fade or something. No, this is not a fade. I don't know, dude. I'm not young enough to know these things anymore. Then we have this beautiful, like, pinky purple color. Is that violet? I don't know. It's part of the Kawaii Pause set. Fantastic. This was actually here before. And then we have another one of those, just a different color. We have this old style here, kind of nice. It's called the fountain top. I call it the fountain top. And I think this might be a new one. Yeah. It's a bowl cut or something. I'm not sure of the names. That's just my guess. So, what we're going to do is we're going to take... let's take this one, I suppose. I don't know. That's it for the hair. I will point out one more time, the ones with the price on, they're in bundles, or they're purchasable. The ones that are locked are in the battle pass, you can see there, or in a different system where you can earn it. Next up we have the eyes. You can't zoom in further than this, and I do feel like this game suffers from that issue that sometimes occurs when you have too much detail, and you sort of... by having all that detail, you drop off the impact, because this is how eyes really are. You can't stand across a room most often, like it's not always like that, but more often than not, if you're standing across a room from someone and you're trying to look at their eyes, you won't be able to tell like a darker shade of green from a brown, you know? And this is that. This is that system. It's really realistic and it looks amazing, but the impact is super low. Like, you can barely even see the eye color changing. There's obviously ways around that, but, you know, you click on this one and you're like, wow, okay, so yeah, now I can see the eyes changing. I like this, by the way. This is brand new. These are called the Cool Calm lenses, or the Calm Cool lenses, and it's part of the Neon Night Slinger set. We're going to have a look at that in just a moment when we get to the bundles. And then you have these ones. They're called surveillance lenses. It's kind of nice, like a camera lens. I don't know if it opens or closes or something like that. It's in the battle pass. Then, instead of jumping to the headwear now, which is cosmetic stuff, we're actually going to go back to the outfits. So here starts the cosmetic section. We're going to have a look at all the cosmetic stuff. It includes outfits, headwear, facewear, the body paint, the upper body, the lower body, the everything. There's a lot of stuff here. We'll go through it relatively quickly. You get to pick between two freestyles here. One is sort of like a gym outfit with tights, and the other one is just a full tracksuit. That's okay. And then most of this stuff is new. There's a lot of cool stuff that they added at Season 2. I do remember Season 1, and I do remember, as an example, this set with Season 1. They have a lot of stuff here from Season 1 still, and that's understandable and it makes sense. I'm not sure if this is even exactly the same. This might have changed a little bit. But, you know, it makes sense keeping the favorites, and it sucks. It really sucks having stuff on the store and then never bringing it back. You know? This is also from Season 1. Rather give everything to the players all the time, or have a quick cycle where stuff cycles through. This is really cool. I love how yellow it is. See, my one complaint is that you can inspect this, right? But you can't zoom in. So I find that slightly annoying. Like, I want to look at up close and personal how these things look. Like, you can go in and preview the bundle, the individual parts, but you still can't zoom in. So it annoys me a little bit. But it's a minor sort of pet peeve situation. Here we have the glowy bones set. Yeah, very cool, very cool, very cool. Masked Mogul, this was definitely there before. This one is new. I love this. It is so cool. The Neon Night Slinger. And this one is just fantastic as well. I love it. Look at it. Look at it go. It's perfect. And I've actually seen people using this. They have like the massive body type on the masculine frame, and then they put the little tutu on it, and it just looks so cute. It's so good. And if you buy the bundle, you get the different parts. You know, you can put just certain bits and pieces of it on if you'd like, and it's cool. It's fun. They have fun skins in here. They don't take themselves too seriously, and that's awesome. Urban Operative, this was here before. This is a bundle as well, and you'll see that this actually has extra stuff. Where is it? I think there's like an emote. Yeah, there you go. There's extra stuff. The full set comes with all these emotes and stuff like that. You'll see most of it as we go through here anyway. There's a quarterback. There's the head finally without hair on it. It actually looks way cooler like this. There's the impact candidate. And then these ones are in the battle pass. That is such a cool hoodie. I dig it. The pants are kind of nice as well. These ones are in the battle pass. These guys, whatever they have going, whoever they have working on the style of the game, thumbs up, man. You guys did good. You guys do good. It's always a treat coming in here and looking at all these cool skins, man. I love it. I just love it. They do good work. And it's awesome. I just bumped my keyboard out of excitement. Let's go to the headwear. Here we go. So with the headwear, you can at least zoom in and have a look at it. These are cheaper, you know. There's like some hats and stuff here that you can jump in and buy for like 200. I mean, I got 150 for just logging in, and that's kind of cool. But you'll see the more expensive ones are generally part of sets, full sets. But there are some cool visual styles here that are not part of anything, like this, for example. You can get what you want. You can get anything. Bamboo Brawler. Yeah, okay. There you go. There's a little Alienware hat. See, now I can't zoom in again. Now I have to go back to face, zoom in, go back to headwear. Alright, game. Then we have these guys. There's one part of a set and there's one not part of a set. The set one is obviously way cooler. Yeah, guys. I know. Okay. And a tiara! Fantastic. Then a bunch of caps. These are career earnables. You'll see when we get there. I'll show you how it works. Oh, that's kind of cool. Bandana. And then this TV. And with any of these, again, you can just hide the UI and you can have it open, you know, so kind of cool. Facewear. This is for the front face. You can actually put headwear and facewear on. And I like that system. I mean, they have so many customizable like slots on your character. And I really mean so many, because when you get down to the bottom there, you'll see there's a lot. And there's some really cool stuff here that sort of leverages the beauty of the engine that they use in here. The beauty of the graphics that they have. It's fantastic. Again, like, it really is phenomenal the way that they've made all of this just work, you know? Some of it's silly, Some of it's nonsensical, but it's just great. It's just great, regardless. Here we have the body paints. There's a lot of cool body paint. Unfortunately, like, you know, you've got this here, and it's like, okay, you got tattoos all over the body. Can't really look at it. Because when you inspect, it still just shows that, right? So, I don't know exactly how they expect people to know what they're buying, but there must be a way, I suppose. So, like, as an example, this one, it gives you, like, this black skin paint, but you can't see how much of the body it actually covers. It might just be the forearms. I'm assuming it's just the forearms. There's a few cool tattoos here, and I really like the facial paint that they have. There's a sleeve on the side there. My favorite's this one. I dig this one. I don't know why. It's just that gold look is just fantastic. I love it. This one you can see goes all the way up the body. That's part of the Draco Star set. And then there's this new one which is metallic coating. It's part of the Neon Nightslinger set. Upper body stuff. Let's move on to the next one. These are jackets, tops, hoodies, stuff like that. There's a lot of cool stuff here. A lot of cool detail here. A lot of items that are part of sets. Like this one, for instance, and this one, and this one. But there's still a lot of other stuff that you can get easy enough. And it's cool stuff, you know? There's cool stuff here. Like, this is not to be scoffed at. You have a lot of options. Some of it's really expensive, but yeah. And you'll see, like, as an example, I think this one, I don't know if this was even there. Like, this bundle. I don't think this bundle was even in the outfit section. We'll probably see it in the store or something like that. Here's another one. That just didn't exist, you know? It's kind of cool. Yeah, so we might be missing some bundles here, but we've seen the items all by themselves, so it's like, it's okay. We'll see them eventually. Cool. Lots of stuff here, man. Lots of stuff. Then these are the ones hidden behind the battle pass and the career levels, which once again we will check out in just a minute. Ooh, that's nice. Cool, dude. I actually like what they've done with the career stuff, and you'll see when we jump in, but the idea behind it is that it's sort of more normal stuff, like workwear, activewear, stuff like that. And it's a nice contrast to the over-the-top stuff that they have here. This is the crossbody stuff. Then we have badges. Badge! That's a these are badges, sure. That's a gun, man. That's a gun. Cute. Cute, dude. Upper back. I kind of like these. I like the skateboard. It's very cool. Again, you can see some of these are part of the sets. Then lower back. Dude, oh my god, there's so much. I wonder if like 90% of the processing power of this game, every match that you play, goes into rendering the other characters. Crazy. Historical hi-fi. Oh my god, I feel old. Okay. Then we have bracelets. Hands. These are gloves. Some of them cheap, some of them not so much. Ooh, that's pretty sick. Am I tacky for saying that? Probably. Don't care, dude. Don't care. Lower body is the pants. You will notice a lot of these from the previous sets that we looked at. Yeah, they're there. They are attainable in those sets and bundles. That's cool, man. Actually, I mean, I'm going to be saying that's cool, man, to like all of this stuff. It's all cool, man. I think I need to add like a DBZ crossover thing here as well. I'm just looking at this orange and I'm thinking, man, oh man. Like a proper like Goku with like Super Saiyan or something would look, that's really nice pants. I want that IRL. Yeah, this game would pull off a Super Saiyan look really nicely. Now feet. Let's zoom in on those. There's a lot of shoes to pick from. They know what the kids want to see these days. I don't know, they're always talking about their drip drops or something like that, man. And you gotta have a lot of it. Otherwise, well, what are you even, right? Not cool, that's for sure. That's not a word anyone uses anymore. Oh, God. Okay, here we go. Shoes. That's sick. I think this would look really cool if you just take some of these and use them like different bits and pieces. That brings us to the end of the style options here. I'm going to go through each one of these in the menu here, and I'm going to show you what's available because it's sort of, you know, interesting. There's a lot more. So expressions, these are emotes. Some of these we have already. Some of them are really boring, you know. It's like whatever. I mean, I might be one of the only people in the world that never uses emotes. Am I? I don't know, man. Like, you get to a certain point where you just think, why? Why? I love how she drops the phone. Oh my god. Alright. Alright. You'll see these ones, the bundle ones are themed. Yeah. Okay. Avatar. Oh, that's cool. Oh, I actually kind of dig that one. I wonder if you can use these to, like, dodge enemy shots and stuff. Hey, that's a normal rope for the Neon Nightslinger set. They should have a neon rope. Oh yeah. Oh my god. I love it, dude. I love how it just discards the items that you had there before. Whoa. Okay. The heck is this? Okay. She just drops it. I love this. It's Mirage style from Apex Legends. Oh god, I feel that one. Alright, then we have sprays. Man, these ones I'll go through relatively quickly. There are really nice sprays here, but it's like sprays. It's another thing that I feel like I might be in a minority that doesn't use these things. Maybe you guys can let me know, but like, some of them are animated, some of them look really cool and like have changes that, it's like, but it's a spray, dude. I don't know. It's a spray. It's a spray. I'm sorry, that's all I have to say about it. That one's animated. Ah! Look at that. Emoticons. KO. Lightning. Coin. Hourglass. Sounds.
Touchdown.
I have no idea. Yeah, I mean, these are nice sound effects. They're nice. I like them. I like the level up. Yeah. Yeah, okay. And then we have gestures. This is for first person mode. No. Oh my god. Alright. Okay. And pets. There's only 2 little pets right now. There's the cat. It's got a tinfoil hat on. I love it. It's called the Conspira Kitten. And then we have this guy. Jacko Florian. It's cute. Sort of looks familiar. And then there's also only 2 watches. There's this golden one. And then there's that, like, pixely distorted one. And that's, hey, that's actually it for this stuff. I really like all of that. I'm going to talk about it in the outro. We are not done yet, right? So we're going to go back first. In equipment, this is similar to the stuff that we saw in the loadout. You will notice that if you go through light, medium, and heavy, there'll be a bunch of different stuff here. But I am going to say again, this is the stuff that you're going to want to jump in and look at yourself. There's a bunch of really cool stuff here. You can look at the overview of the items. You can sort of do a deep dive with all of this and make the choices that you want to make based on how you want to play the game. This is not my job to do. I'm here for the cool stuff to look at. I'm here for the pretty pictures. This is technical jargon that I will not understand. So I'm just being realistic, right? There's a quick look at everything that's available. There's light, there's medium, and there's heavy. Now, we're going to have a quick peek at first the career stuff, then the battle pass, then the store. So this is basically a new system that they've put in for progression, right? And what you can do is you play games, you complete contracts, you do stuff, and then you earn different bits and pieces, right? So it goes through here, and there's like a full list of stuff that you can earn. I'm trying to look quickly where the progression, here it is, right? So there's a full list of stuff you can earn by just playing the game, right? And you will be able to equip this stuff, you'll be able to mix and match this stuff with the other goodies that you have. There's those pants, I really like those. And it's a lot of cool cosmetic stuff. And this is one of those situations, once again, where it's free. And they didn't have to add this. And it's sort of like going above and beyond what you normally see in game. How the hell? What you normally see in games like this. You know, so... Ooh, I just scrolled through it accidentally. So the fact that they added this and the fact that they gave us so much stuff for free for just playing the game is just a big thumbs up from me, man. Like, that's sick. Again, they did not have to add this. This is just like a cool career mode that you can play through, and it makes your actual gameplay that much more impactful. I know that this will help their bottom line more, you know, than most other things will. I know that getting people in the game and keeping them in the game, the retention is really important for these kinds of games, especially the free-to-play games. And this is how they, like, get those numbers up, man. They put reasons for you to play in. They give you that little dopamine hit after every game. And it's beautifully thought out and crafted. And, you know, you may think you're being manipulated, but it does not matter. You get in stuff for it. You are earning things, you're feeling good about spending time in the game, and hey, we all here to game for fun, right? This is really cool. So, man, if something improves the fun factor and makes it more fun and rewarding and exciting, then who the hell cares about the rest of it, right? So, that's a GG, man. And I dig it. So there's a bunch of cool options that you can earn here. And if you go through all of it, you'll have a good and complete set. And then, yeah, like as you go through it, there's just so much more and so much more and so much more. You can see that these ones, they unlock in 27 days and 55 days. I'm not sure what contracts are. Oh, this is your daily quests and weekly quests and stuff like that. Now we're going to jump into the battle pass quickly. It's going to be quick. We're going to go through here rapidly because you've seen most of this stuff. It's sort of like, it's stuff that we had a look at already in the cosmetic stuff. Well, for the most part, we didn't look at weapon skins and stuff like that. But yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff that you can earn here. And I have no doubt, that's a super cool skin, that this will be worthwhile. I also had a look quickly, jumping in, and if anyone's interested about the battle pass, and you might be if you clicked on this, there is, as far as I understand, more than enough in the battle pass to earn the next, or to buy the next battle pass. So if you do buy the one battle pass, I think you pay about 1,000 of whatever the in-game currency is for the battle pass, and you earn 1,800 or 1,900 back. So it's generous. And again, I will say good things about these game devs and these games that are actually generous with their players. And I mean, like this, it's not so much of an outlier, not completely, but I think it's enough so an outlier to actually just have that mentioned, you know? Because oftentimes these games, yeah, man, they get a little predatory. And I mean, I think we're looking at like Overwatch 2 here as an example right now. They sort of they released a brand new event for Cowboy Bebop recently, and each of the skins or the bundles or whatever it is that they're selling, it's like $50 or something. And like, what the hell, man? Like, who's gonna go and spend $50 on a god? I say that and I ask that, but like, obviously the problem is that people do spend that much money on it. Maybe I've just got a skewed perception of worth. I don't know, man. But there's a bunch of stuff here. It's cool, and a lot of this stuff is free. Yeah, a lot of it actually costs, but a lot of it is free, and the free tracks in the career profile are awesome. They're awesome. So, yeah, you jump in here, you're getting some good value. That's cool. So this like weird pixely effect kind of stuff is like this. It's like a weird mix of neon and pixel stuff. It's in the battle pass, and it's also oh, that's kind of cool. And it's also in the store and the progression and everything. It's sort of a theme that they went with, like a hacky theme for this battle pass. This sort of sums it up, right? Yeah, CNS. It's cool. That's the final tier. After that, you go back to the start. And the last thing we're going to have a look at before we're done here is the store. Very colorful, nice and vibrant. It greets you with all this cool stuff you can get. I'm not going to click on the ones that we've already seen. Like we've seen this one already. We know what it looks like. It's very cool. I like it. We've seen this one was actually here before. Crash Test Dummies, nice. There's some guns. There's a jacket. And this stuff, it refreshes constantly. It's cool. Yeah. Retro gamer set. There you go, man. There you go. Fantastic. And we're done. That does bring us to the end of this video. There are a few extras that you can come and look at for yourself here. I know that as an example somewhere here, and I'm not sure where it is, but you can change your profile icon. You will see that when you jump into your contestant section here and you edit, then you can actually see your character over here in a cool little image, and that updates and stuff as you change things and add things, and that's really cool. Overall, I just think that this game has done things right. I've heard good things about the gameplay, and I think it just looks like Season 2 is more of the same, which is more of a good thing. I'm impressed by the visual style and fidelity. I'm impressed every time I zoom in on these faces and I see how much detail they've thrown in there, and it just looks like the devs, the modelers, the artists, they know how to have fun, and that's amazing. So for me, all of this is just great. I think it's crazy cool that they give you so much stuff in a free-to-play game. And I think, for the most part, it seems like they don't hound you too much for buying stuff. Like, they're not going to bother you and pester you and all that nonsense. You just play the game. And if you like it and you want to support these guys, you can purchase some stuff, and that's cool. You can tell me. Please leave a comment. Let me know if it's not like that. If you feel like it's a little too predatory in certain situations, let me know and tell me what you guys think of the skins and the cosmetics that we saw. Because I personally, once again, will say I'm a big fan, and I think a lot of it looks awesome. The characters, it would be nice if I had to nitpick a little bit if they gave us some more base customization options at some point. For free, of course. Like, you know, more faces, maybe more hairstyles, skin tone, stuff like that. That would be cool. That would be cool. But it's really not necessary. It would be cool. Like, it's not super inclusive as it stands right now, but it's definitely enough to get most people something of what they want. So I think it's okay. Anyway, check back here soon for more. Give this one a like, share it, and do all that other good stuff. You can find my links below if you want to find them. My coffee page, my Twitch stream, and all the rest. And hey, dudes, if you are playing this game, enjoy. Enjoy the new season. It seems exciting. Happy that.